Oh, you're gonna do it out here? Okay.
Oh, say, can you say, by Dr. Seuss, oh my brothers, oh my sisters, these are terrible tongue twisters. Said a book reading parrot named Hooey. The words in this book are all phooey. When you say them, your lips will make slips and back flips, and your tongue may end up in St. Louis. Fresh, fresher, freshest. Do you like fresh fish? It's just fine at Vinny's Diner. Vinny also has some fresher fish. That's fresher and much finer. But his best fish is his freshest fish, and Vinny says with pride, the finest fish at Vinny's is my freshest fish, French fried. So don't order the fresh or the fresher fish at Vinny's. If you're wise, you'll say, fetch me the finest French fry, freshest fish that Vinny fries. Din Shin. We have a dinosaur named Din. Din's thin. Din doesn't have much skin. And the bones fall out of one of his left front shin. Then we have to call her. Then we have to call him Pinner Blinn, who comes with his handy shin pin bin. And with a thin blend shin bone, pin blend pins din shin bones right back in. Bed spreader, bread spreader. Bed spreader spreads on beds. Bread spreaders spread and butters on breads. And that bed spreader better watch out how he's spreading. Or that bread spreader sure going to butter his bedding. Ate cakes, great cakes, as he gobbled the cakes on his plate. The greedy ape said as he ate, the greener green grapes apes are, or the keener keen apes are to gobble green grapes cakes, they're great. Huh? Are you having trouble in saying this stuff? It's really quite easy for me. I just look in my mirror and see what I say, and then I just say what I see. Now let's talk about money. You should leave your groks home when you travel by air.
Put your stuff away.
If you take him along, they charge double the fare, and your groks must be packed and locked up in a groks box.
Are you?
Which costs much more than a little old fox. So it's heaps a lot cheaper to fly with your foxes and waste all that money on foxes for groxes. What do you think costs more? A simple thimble, a single shingle? A simple thimble could cost less than a single shingle. What I get. So I think that the single shingle should cost more than a simple thimble.
A salad.
Yes.
Eat at Skipper Zips. If you like to eat pork.
What did you have for lunch?
If you like to eat potato chips and chew pork chops up on Clipper ships, my bad. I suggest that you chew a few poo chips in the chop at Skipper Zip's Clipper. Or ship, chop, shot. And if your tongue is getting queasy, don't give up. The next one's easy. The fun nuddlers. There are so many things that you really should know, and that's why I'm bothering telling you so. You should know the first names of the Fun Nuddler brothers, who like to pile each on the heads of the others. If you start at the top, there are Bipper and Bud, and Skipper and Jipper, and Jeffrey and Judd, Horatio, Horace, and Hendrix and Hud. Then come Dinwoody and Dinty and Dud, also Fitzsimmons, Frederick and Fudd, and Slinky and Stinky and Sturt and Stud. and down at the bottom is poor little Lud. But if Lud ever sneezes, his name will be Mud.
Oh, what did I have?
Quack, quack.
What did you have for lunch?
We have 2 ducks, one blue, one black.
Protein bar,
So what did Mackenzie have?
coffee, and chips.
And
And
when our
what did
blue
Kay have?
duck goes quack, quack,
Good.
our
Okay.
black duck quickly
Fine,
quack,
so listening to
quacks
the
back.
response.
The quacks blue quack make her quite a quacker, but black is a quicker backer. But black is a quicker quacker backer, my bad. And speaking of quacks, remind me of cracks and stacks and sacks and shacks and snacks. So, oh say, can you say, I have cracks in my shack, I have smoke in my stack, and I think there's a snack in the sack on my back. West beast, east beast, upon an island hard to reach. The east beast sits upon his beach. Upon the west beach sits the west beast. Each beach beast thinks he's the best beast. Which beast is best? Well,
It's really
well.
just down the street.
Well, I thought at first that the east was best and the west was worst.
I mean,
Then I looked again from the west
my
to the
kiddo,
east,
my little kiddo,
and I looked,
he lives in there too.
and I liked the beast on the east beach least. My bad. Pete Pat's pigs. Pete Briggs Pat's pigs. Briggs Pat's pink pigs. Briggs is Pat.
This way or go this way around on Mercury Drive.
Pat's big pigs. Don't ask me why, it doesn't matter. Pete Briggs is a pink pig, a big pig patter.
But that'll take you to River Haven. It's,
Pete
River
Briggs
Haven's
passes
just past
pink
Wesco.
pigs all day.
So
Don't
once
ask
you
me
reach
why,
Wesco,
I
the
cannot
next
say.
one on the right-hand side.
Then Pete puts his patted pigs away in his
Do you live in
Pete
Muskegon,
Briggs
Mackenzie?
pink pigs
Yeah, I do
big
too.
pigs pig pen.
No,
Fritz
I
means
grew up
Fred
in
food.
Muskegon, and I lived
Fritz
in
means
Muskegon
Fred,
until
Fred
I
means
moved here
Fritz.
with Ezra.
Fritz feeds
Like
Fred.
after we
Fred
had been married
feeds
for
Fritz.
quite a few years.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fred
I was like,
feeds
I don't know
Fritz
this town.
with
You're gonna
Ritzy
have to tell
Fred
me how to
food.
get to everything. You
Fritz
know, obviously all the stores are
Fred
in
with
one
Ritzy
centralized
Fritz food.
location. But I'm like, I don't know this town at all. Like he's
And
like,
when
it's really easy to
Fritz
learn.
went, Fred
And I
has
figured out it
often
really
said,
actually is because it's like a
I'm a
grid.
Fred,
Yeah.
Fred, Fred.
It's not as confusing
I'm
as
a
Muskegon.
Fred,
When I
Fred,
was
and
started
Fred,
to drive when I
Fred,
was a teenager, I was
Fred,
confused
Fred,
in
Fred,
Muskegon.
my bad.
Like,
It's a big wagon wheel.
How
it's the
to tell
shape
a
of a wagon
glotz
wheel.
from a glotz?
Like if you look at
Well,
a map,
the glotz,
it looks like a
well,
wagon wheel.
the glotz you
Well,
know
there's all
has
the
lots of
parts of
black
Muskegon.
spots.
fruit
The
court,
glotz
North
is
Muskegon
quite
and
different,
East Muskegon and
with lots of
Lakeside
black
and
dots.
Muskegon Heights
But the
and
big problem
it's-
is
there's all those little
that the spots
Mhm.
on
And it's
glots are
very
about the
separated in
same
those-
size
yeah.
as the dots on a
Neighborhoods.
clots.
Yep.
So you first have to spot who the one with the dots is. My bad.
Hi,
Then
how was
Then
school?
it's easy to tell who the clots or the glots is. What would you rather be when you grow up? A cop in a cop's hat, or a cupcake cook in a
So
cupcake,
you said you
Cap-
moved all the way down Apple, like Orchard View.
or a fat
way
flat
down
jack
Apple?
flapper
Okay. Oak Ridge.
in a
Okay.
flat jack cat, or in a flat jack cat, or if you don't, or
Because
if
I
you think
live,
you don't like cops,
I live
cats,
all the way down
flapjack
Sherman, like
flappers,
towards Lake
or
Michigan.
cupcake pink
Lakeside.
cat.
Lakeside.
Maybe
yeah.
you're one of the of
Which,
those
well, there's a
choosy
couple of
chaps
parts.
who likes cookie captains and caps perhaps.
Yeah. There's a park kind of down on the right. I'm before that. I'm on like McCracken
More about
and
Blinn.
Sherman. Yeah.
Well, when Blinn comes home tired from his work for pinning shins, happiest hour of
My boyfriend wants to buy a
old
house
Blend's
in
day begin.
Greenhaven-ish, so there's a good chance
Mr.
eventually I'll
Blend is the
live here,
father of
so-
musical
And I'm okay with
twins,
that.
He likes Grand Haven.
He
who
does like
tucking
Greenhaven.
twin
A lot of people like
instruments
Grand
under
Haven. In
twin
fact, that's why
chins.
the cost of
Love
living
their
has gone
daddy
up high
tweet
in Grand Haven
Right.
because
A
it's
twin
such a high
blend
demand for
violin.
people to live
He
here.
doesn't want to live like
And
in town.
oh,
He
say,
wants to
can you
live-
In the
say
country part of
far
it,
so,
away
like,
in Berlin?
Robinson Township.
Yeah, during like
A
postcard
musical
and stuff like
urchin
that,
named
you're not
Gretchen
super
von
affected
Schwinn has a
by all
blue-footed,
the people.
true-footed,
Right, but you're
trick
still
finger,
close
slip,
enough where you can still
slip
try to
finger,
enjoy
six
it
finger,
and
six
partake in
string,
it.
and tin string,
Yeah,
and
He'd like
darling,
to live,
rope soap, hoop soap.
'cause right now he lives in Grand Rapids.
If you
He
hope
grew up-
to wash soap
his
off
dad's
a rope,
His dad was a
simply
pastor, so they
scrub it with screw.
around a lot.
Okay.
Rope
So
is
he-
so
he
strong that
graduated
no
high school
rope
in
is too long.
Forest Hills.
But if
Okay.
you should wish to
He
wash
lives close to
soap,
the lake.
Well,
Soup
Forest
off
Hills
soup.
community is very similar to this community, so
similar,
I
yeah.
cannot
I
understand why
suggest
he
that
would want to move here then.
it's
Yeah.
best
That makes
to
sense.
let your
Yeah.
whole soul souped up. Hoop soap and soapy Cooper's super or soap off
Don't
hoop
ruin your
soap
dinner.
suds. Merry
Nobody can ruin
Christmas
this
much.
dinner. It's their
One year
favorite.
we
It's
had
like
a
homemade
Christmas
chicken
brunch.
nuggets, so-
Merry Christmas mush
No,
to
it
much.
doesn't.
But
No,
I
it
don't think
doesn't.
you'd care for such.
The part that takes a
We
long
didn't
time
like to
is the
munch
prep,
much.
not the cooking. Excuse me,
And
bud.
speaking of Christmas, here are some great
Wanna be
gifts
negative about
for
it.
your daddy.
It is
If your daddy's
only
name
5
is
o'clock,
Jim,
so it's a little early for our dinner.
if Jim Swim,
Just saying.
if Jim
All I gotta
Swim,
do is cut
the
it.
perfect Christmas gift for him is a set of Slim Jim Swim pins.
Standing here doing
But if your daddy's name is Dwight and he likes to look at birds at night, the gift for Dwight that might be right is the bright white light night sight light.
plugged it in last night.
But never give your daddy a wireless. A wireless with whiskers is not a good pet.
Uh-oh.
And the wireless which whispers is worse even yet. When a wireless whispers through the tough, rough, wet whiskers, your poor daddy's ear will get whispers
No,
and
not
whiskers.
on this side, dude.
And that's
This
all
side.
enough of such stuff for one day. One more year
Damn,
thing.
really dumb
Oh,
of you to
say,
leave
can
that
you
right
say,
there,
the
Ezra.
storm starts when the drops start dropping. When the drops stop dropping, then the storm starts stopping. The end.